Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Now it's Messi. Threads one in. And that has been cleared. Inter Milan with the corner. They're first. Bale with the short one. Aimed at the far side. A header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
It's a searching pass. That's the keeper's ball. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things. Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
De Jong. No goals as yet. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's a... Shoot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
The goal scored for Inter.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Goal scored for Inter.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Diouf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Albert Ferrer delivers.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Albert Ferrer. Bale.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He'll try to keep this alive. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is and Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Number 7, Lionel Messi.
A case now of complete control. Aubameyang. Played into space. And he's managed to get free. And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Inter Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So straight into the second half. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Aubameyang. That's an imaginative pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. Dani Olmo. It's Lobotka. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. And he can thump it away. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Inter Milan, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Lobotka calmly anticipates. De Jong, well seen, saw that coming. He is, and he shoots! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
After 61 minutes is...
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan are having a ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Inter, number 21, Gareth Bale.
So the manager can make a change
Coming
for
on
the
to
first time in the
replace him
game
is
here. Cristiano
number 8,
Ronaldo to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that's another good win of the ball. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Substitution for Inter, number 13, El
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Number 25,
Lots and lots of changes.
Pierre Aubameyang. Coming on the field,
The pressing's
Number
intense,
17.
and it's paid off.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Inter Milan
Number
have,
18.
after this, one
Neymar.
further opportunity to make a substitution. Rijkaard. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Not the most accurate pass. Dani Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Inzaghi. And here's Messi. And it's Lobotka. Tries from a long way out. He's put his foot right through that one. And they're quick to get it back. Played out to the left flank, and he's quick to return it. There's a sharp little ball here. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Messi tries to pass it through. Inzaghi. And they've been given a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi plays it short. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello, everyone. We are glad
How would
to
you
announce
summarise
that our
what we've
new
seen today then, Jim?
commemorative
I think
strip
we
is
just
now
saw a
available
team
in our
winning
online store.
by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Well, what a sight this
today's
is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nicked it back promptly. There will be a throw-in. Perez. And it's Aubameyang. Ball played for Rijkaard. That is a great pick out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Rafinha. Now it's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? He's a sharp little ball here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think...
And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. He is through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away. Aubameyang has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Aubameyang. Rijkaard. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha. Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, oh, it's hit the post! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
That's a cute ball. Van Dijk. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Here comes the cross. Caught offside that time. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So we're underway for the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. It'll be a throw-in. Rice.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Some good work on the right flank here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. That is good strength. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's gone for goal. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Aubameyang under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Not the most accurate pass. De Jong tries to clear. Tries one from range! That was mighty close.
Substitution for Inter, number 21, Gareth Bale.
So we have movement on both benches.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Costa Curta. That's destined for the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it into space, and he's worked it through. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. And it's been hooked away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for the run. That's going across goal. Terrific effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Fernandez. Mohamed Salah. His shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. All hands on deck for this one. Alexander-Arnold, who's short.
Added minutes have been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Costa Curta makes the interception. Now it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And time is up. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Inter Milan
today's match.
can seal the deal here and now.
Again,
A win guarantees
Brazil.
promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Inter Milan need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Aguero.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
Oh no, what shoots! Pass somewhat off target. Juke. And it's Messi. And it's Bale. Baresi. For Bale. Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Inter Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Costa Curta. Aguero picks it up out wide. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Albert Ferrer. Bale. And he skips past his man, looking for options for movement. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Costa Curta. Rudiger. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rui Costa gets it away. Tries from distance. Oh, it's come loose. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's been cut out, well played. Baresi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. That has been slung wide. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That has ended up in no man's land. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. Inter Milan. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, just skips past his man. There could be trouble here. Oh, Aubameyang! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Aubameyang is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way through. Caught offside that time. Now that looks a decent ball, and it's been played through, and that's a simple one for the keeper. That'll be a throw-in. Luis Suarez. Defending of the desperate variety. No, he's managed to misplace that. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Albert Ferrer. That has not gone well. Rudiger. Rui Costa. This is a promising build-up. And this is Rui Costa. And that's a dangerous ball. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's found space here, and he's picked it up out wide. That's going across goal. And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Aguero. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Spread neatly.
It's
gone all the way through to the keeper. Kimmich. They'll have to settle for that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Inter Milan must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. He's got away, and Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And the pass is intercepted.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility.
Shevchenko! Goal! Barcelona! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. He has a look out. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. First quarter of an hour gone. Tries to pass it through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Gets a good foot in there. Now he's got space here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Aubameyang. Diouf, he tries a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Could be danger here. Vinicius Junior. Approaching the half-hour mark. That's a throw. Messi. Baresi. Diouf. Looking for options for movement. Elects to cross. And he's there to clear it. Oh, great chance! And he makes no mistake. Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a good run down the right. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Diouf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Messi makes a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Ødegaard, and he's got away from... He's having a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
And now, please
Well,
turn
the glass is
towards
either
the
half
screen
full
for live
or half
scores
empty.
from all of
Neither
today's
side
games.
yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Inter really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field is number 15, Pierre Aubameyang.
Barcelona get the second half started.
Inter clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's picked out the run. And it's been hooked away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. Oh, super find. He's found a way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shevchenko. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out for a throw. Baresi. Spread out to the left. Great vision. Now it's Odegaard. He's shifting through the gears here. Not the most accurate pass. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. And it's Aubameyang. Nicely weighted ball. Odegaard. Aubameyang. Oh, he's having a go! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for the run, and the shot's on here. And here's Bergkamp. Shot could be on. And the shot! It's run loose. Oh, that's another chance! And he's there to get it away. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Neymar. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He's a sharp little ball here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Threads one in. It's a promising position. Shevchenko. That's the keeper's ball. That's it. There will be time for no more. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Duke picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
And now I'd just like to read
Well,
out
after all
our
of that,
fan
Jim,
club members
what are you
who
thinking?
celebrating
Listen,
their
the more this
birthdays
game went
today.
on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Inter Milan are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it?
Manchester United against
There's
Inter.
nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Inter Milan with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neuer is there to clear. He's a sharp little ball here, so no flag here. Lovely feet. That wasn't the greatest of balls. And we have our very first corner. And he's there to get it away. Baresi, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200.
Shoot! Goal! Inter! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Played back to the goalkeeper, Diogo Costa. A keeper with complete command over his defence. Yamal. Looking to play him in. And Yamal. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's certainly onside here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Crosses it in. And he's heaved it away. And it's Rijkaard. Over to the right flank. Chance to deliver. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Goal scored for Inter.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rice, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta.
There will
Neymar.
be 3 minutes at a time.
And this is Messi. And here's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. This ended up in no man's land. This looks promising. Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Hello, everyone.
Counter-attack on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Inter, number 13, El Hadjdou. Number 18.
So, into the second half.
Neymar. Number 21, Gareth Bale.
Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
25,
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Number 5, Karl-Heinz
Nicely
Rummenigge.
shaped ball. Not the most
Number
accurate
8,
pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Locatelli. Van Dijk. Locatelli. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rice. It's Vinicius Junior. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Rummenigge, a true great in every sense of the word. Now it's Rooney. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution
Time for a change in
Inter,
personnel.
Number 11, Neuwen Perez. Coming on to replace him is number 27.
And it's Rice. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Otamendi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, what can they make of this? Costa Curta. That has not gone well. Locatelli. Rui Costa. And this is Rooney. Otamendi with a fine tackle. And he's quick to get rid. Shaw tries to play it through. Aimed beyond the defence. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through, and he's definitely onside. Xiao. And it's been hooked away. Inter Milan have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Albert Ferrer, who's set up 1 goal so far. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, super ball! Can he finish? Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight.
The goal scored for Inter.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.